Today, for my demonstration, I'm going to be showing you how I clean guns after a season or a day of heavy shooting of them, so that they stay clean and I can shoot as many shots as possible through them throughout their whole lifetime. The gun that I'm going to be starting off today with is Remington 12 gauge 870 Express Super Magnum. That is the gun that I'm going to be cleaning today. Now I'm going to show you some of the tools that I use. I have a rod here, and I have a head on it that's specifically made for a 12 gauge barrel. If it weren't a 12 gauge, I have a smaller 20 gauge barrel, and you can see the significant difference in the diameter of those. The rod itself is just a stainless steel rod, and before you take the barrel off, there's plenty of length to clean the whole barrel. The other thing that I have is just a nice rag to wipe off all the insides and make sure that everything stays clean outside so that nothing rusts. I have a cleaner and a lubricant, make sure the barrel stays in good shape. And I have some patches, because when you're running that scraper through, if you run it through bare, you're going to wreck your barrel. You use the patches to get all that crap out. So the first thing that you do is you got your gun, make sure it's on safety. Check the chamber. Chamber's empty. That's what you want. There's this little cap right up top. You unscrew that. It clicks when you're unscrewing it. And then that comes off. Then it'll screw off. And then there's this little cap right there that my finger's on right now. Don't push that down. That has the spring on it. You don't want to release the spring, especially if you're outside, because that's not fun to find. Next thing you do, the barrel will just come straight off. You got your gun right, you got the stock and the chamber here. Just gonna set that off to the side. And now we have the barrel. So, when you're starting to clean it, you grab your patches. You want to take this spray cleaner here. You spray a little on the patch. It's going to foam up a lot. You let that foam down. You take it. How I normally do it is I take it, I put a corner down, I put it onto the copper wire. I fold over, and then I fold it down, and I think I might have two patches right now, but that's fine. Then you take your gun, you go to the top of the barrel, you always start at the top. You put the plunger in, it takes a little bit of force, and then you have the handle here so that you get enough movement on it. You just push that all the way down, and you pull it all the way out. And then normally I like to do that twice so you get the most use possible out of every single patch. I'm going to set the barrel down. Set my thing down, and I did double patch it, that's fine. So you see, patch here, it's got a lot of grease on it. That's all the powder all the residue that's been sitting inside of your barrel. This is why you want to clean them. I've shot about 15, 20 shots out of this with this barrel since the last time I cleaned it, and that's how much there's still in it. You're not going to go till it's perfect. It's 100% clean, but you do want to get a decent amount out. So now I'm going to do another patch, same way. Spray a little on, let it bubble down a bit. Grab my thing, corner down, flip it over, fold those over. And then you go to the top of the barrel, put the plunger down and back, and then we're going to go one more time with this plunger or with this patch again, down and back. And then now we have the second patch right here. I have the second patch right here and the original patch, the first patch right here. See the differences between them? This one's there's more lines. This one's a lot more it's all blended together, but it is a little cleaner. We're going to do another patch, probably do 2 more patches, and then see where we're at compared to the original. So you're going to do it the same way. Grab the corner, fold over, fold those. Third one, that was a good one. And you can definitely smell the powder residue when you do it. So here we have the third one, like that. Compared to the first one, you can tell we're picking up a lot more of that residue. We're getting it worked in pretty good. I'm going to do one more. Take it, same way, corner down, fold it over, push that down, and you're going to insert again, plunge down and back, and we'll do one more. Okay, that should be good. And another thing you notice is, I shot this yesterday, and I can smell some of the gunpowder residue from it, which is good. It means I'm getting it clean. And there's the 4th patch. Comparing that again to the first patch right here. It's getting cleaner. It's still connected together though a lot. But saying is this gun is going to be getting used again soon. I don't need to get it all the way clean. So now we're going to reassemble the gun. So you get your barrel here. You're going to take the other pieces, and then, again, here's the button. You don't want to hit that so you don't fire the spring. You're going to take it, you're going to set it on. You're going to get it lined up. So there's this little, you can see where where I'm sliding it in right there. You make it fit right there. And also, right around there, slide that in. It locks into place. Then you want to set it on a table or something stable. You grab your end cap again, twist that on. It's going to start clicking. Okay, that's tight. I'm just going to double check the chamber. Okay, that works. And now I'm going to set this down for a second. The last step that we have is you take your rag here, and you're going to take some of the lubricant. Just going to spray a little on to the rag. You're going to let it foam down. You're going to grab your gun, and this you just want to rub it down with oil. Make sure that you get all the parts of the gun, all the parts of the barrel, getting down into the stock and the butt and the chamber. The other thing you want to do is you're going to close the chamber, and you're going to get over here too. And I don't know if you can see this on the top, right here, there's a little bit of orange. We're just going to take the rag, find our spot, and we're just going to go over that a couple of times. Yeah, you can see a little bit of rust starting to form. You want to make sure where you're storing your gun, it's cool and it's dry, and it's got to have some airflow. Because if it's in a airtight spot, it's going to start rusting, and it's going to just ruin all the aesthetic of your gun. So now you've got it wiped down pretty good. Make sure that you open up the chamber again. It's open. And just give it one final wipe down. You don't want the oil or the lubricant to be too heavy, but you also want the gun to have a shine to it. I'm just going to clean off the last spots in the barrel. And yeah, that is how you clean a gun. Now that you know how to clean a gun, you can do that for yourself, because if you haven't done that to any of your guns that you shoot a lot, you definitely want to keep them in good working condition so they don't jam and you don't have a lot of misfires. And that's my demonstration.